Seoul, South Korea. The fan-created pairing of BTS members Kim Taehyung, V, and Jungkook, known as Taekook, has once again become a subject of global discussion and controversy. Despite originating from fans' admiration of their close friendship, the name has repeatedly sparked debate in the K-pop community and beyond. Clips of Taehyung and Jungkook interacting casually often trend within minutes on social media platforms, drawing millions of views worldwide. For supporters, these moments symbolize authenticity within the highly managed world of K-pop. However, critics argue that the obsession risks overshadowing BTS's artistry and raises questions about boundaries between idols and fans. HYBE Corporation, the agency managing BTS, has never addressed the Taekook narrative directly. Its silence is interpreted by many fans as intentional, allowing speculation to grow unchecked. Industry analysts suggest that this lack of transparency creates a vacuum where rumors thrive, fueling repeated cycles of controversy. International media outlets have also covered the phenomenon. CNN described Taekook as a prism of global fandom dynamics, while The Guardian framed it as a case study in how authenticity collides with corporate silence. Japanese newspaper Asahi Shimbun referred to it as the untold story K-pop cannot contain. Experts highlight both cultural and economic impacts. Psychologists note that constant speculation can strain idols' well-being, while financial analysts point out that HYBE's stock and streaming numbers often show volatility when Taekook trends globally. This suggests that fan-driven narratives carry measurable influence over the entertainment industry. Within ARMY, the BTS fandom, reactions remain divided. Some fans view Taekook as a celebration of genuine connection, while others worry the narrative has been taken too far. Despite differences, both sides emphasize their continued support for BTS as a whole. Cultural critics argue that recurring Taekook controversies are inevitable without clearer communication from agencies. Silence ensures speculation, said Professor Lee Ji-hoon of Yonsei University. And speculation ensures the controversy never ends. As debates persist, Taekook continues to dominate global conversation, proving its status as one of K-pop's most enduring and polarizing topics. For now, the pairing remains a cultural flashpoint, celebrated, criticized, and endlessly discussed, with no resolution in sight. Industry analysts in Seoul say the recurring Taekook controversies put HYBE in a difficult position. On one hand, the attention keeps BTS consistently relevant during a period when group activities are limited. On the other, the lack of an official stance risks undermining trust between the agency and fans. Financial observers add that speculation surrounding Taekook has occasionally influenced HYBE's market performance. Stock fluctuations have been recorded in tandem with viral moments involving the duo. Reputation and perception directly affect investor confidence, said Seoul-based strategist Han Soo-jin. For BTS as a group, the focus on Taekook sometimes overshadows collective achievements. Cultural critics argue that excessive attention on two members risks distorting the public narrative of a team built on equality among seven. BTS has always been about unity, explained Professor Lee Ji-hoon of Yonsei University. If one storyline dominates, it could shift the balance. Globally, the controversies are shaping how international audiences perceive K-pop. Western media increasingly frame Taekook not as gossip but as a cultural phenomenon, raising questions about authenticity, fandom power, and corporate control. This has elevated the debate beyond entertainment into broader social commentary. Within ARMY, internal divisions highlight the challenges of managing a massive, decentralized fandom. While many celebrate Taekook's visibility, others express fatigue over repeated controversies. Fan leaders stress that unity is crucial to protecting BTS's legacy, even as debates grow louder online. Experts also warn of the personal toll on Taehyung and Jungkook themselves. Constant speculation and scrutiny, they argue, may place unnecessary pressure on the idols. Psychologists note that prolonged attention of this kind can blur boundaries between professional and personal lives. Ultimately, the recurring Taekook controversies underscore a fundamental tension in modern K-pop: the balance between fan-driven narratives and corporate silence. Until agencies address these issues more directly, experts believe Taekook will remain a cultural flashpoint, shaping both BTS's reputation and the future image of K-pop worldwide. At its essence, the Taekook debate is less about two individuals and more about the future of K-pop itself. The constant swirl of speculation reveals how global fandoms now play an active role in shaping narratives once controlled exclusively by agencies. For HYBE, the challenge is no longer just managing artists but also managing perceptions. In an age where silence can be as powerful as a statement, the company must weigh whether ambiguity is sustainable in the long run. Transparency may be the only way to preserve credibility. For BTS, the controversies highlight both the strength and fragility of their bond with ARMY. The same intimacy that propelled them to global success now demands careful protection. Fans want authenticity, but they also want boundaries respected, a balance that grows harder as speculation intensifies. For ARMY, the repeated Taekook storms reflect their evolution from audience to community stakeholders. Their activism, whether in defense of privacy or authenticity, signals a new era where fandom itself is a cultural force. In the end, Taekook remains more than a name, it is a symbol. A symbol of loyalty, conflict, hope, and contradiction within modern pop culture. And until the industry addresses the forces that keep pulling it into controversy, Taekook will continue to define not just headlines, but the very conversation about K-pop's global future. For BTS as individuals, particularly Taehyung and Jungkook, the growing controversies serve as both validation and burden. The visibility confirms their cultural power, but it also places them under scrutiny few artists in history have endured. Every action, from casual interactions to official appearances, risks being reframed as part of the Taekook narrative. Within ARMY, these storms of speculation have cemented the fandom's reputation as one of the most active and organized in the world. Campaigns to protect Taekook, whether against satiating intrusion or corporate exploitation, illustrate a global network that behaves more like an advocacy group than a traditional fanbase. Observers say this dynamic is transforming the definition of fandom itself. Where fans once simply consumed music and content, they now influence headlines, financial markets, and cultural debates. Taekook, by accident or design, has become the lens through which these shifts are visible. As K-pop continues to expand globally, experts argue that the handling of Taekook will be remembered as a test case. How HYBE, BTS, and ARMY navigate the intersection of authenticity, privacy, and publicity may determine not only the future of one group but the reputation of the entire industry. Global media outlets have increasingly treated the Taekook phenomenon as more than just fan speculation. The BBC described it as a case study in the power of fandom to construct narratives that challenge corporate control, noting how quickly online discussions spill into mainstream coverage. Billboard framed the controversies around Taekook as part of a broader tension in the K-pop industry, highlighting the risks when agencies avoid addressing topics that resonate so strongly with fans. Silence, the magazine wrote, is not neutral, it becomes part of the story. The New York Times has also touched on the subject, placing Taekook within a global conversation about privacy and celebrity. Their report emphasized how international fans often drive narratives independently of management companies, reshaping the balance of power between artist, agency, and audience. Japanese outlet NHK World highlighted the commercial impact, pointing to sales spikes and online traffic whenever Taekook trends. Analysts there warned that while the attention is lucrative, it may be unsustainable if controversies overshadow music and artistry.